Okay, I want to show you down to the waterfront of the property. We haven't been down here yet because the snow has been on the road and there's no four-wheel drive on the property yet. And Marku thinks we don't need one, but there might be one soon. So I want to introduce you to Marku. And Marku is a good friend of mine who knows far more about the property than I do. So he's going to give us a tour of the lakefront today, and we're going to see what we can see. There's obviously a sauna down here, a boathouse, an outhouse, another few interesting things. So this was an old smoke sauna, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm not sure why that's fun, but it is. It's very culturally appropriate. I don't believe they smoke in the sauna. I think the sauna smokes and you enjoy sitting in it.
Yes.
That's how it works. And this is the regular steam sauna, fire sauna, no steam.
Yeah, this is the regular one.
The regular one.
But there were some logs up there that were scorched. It was just this matter of seconds before this whole building would have burned down. So we're happy we have this sauna.
Mm-hmm. And that's for boiling water, which used to be a thing. Used to be important, apparently. This deck looks kind of new.
Yes, we almost got it done last fall.
Mm-hmm.
Some more work for volunteers this spring.
Awesome. So the property comes to, is it these pine trees here?
Pine trees over there.
Yeah. And then includes that island is part of it, just that one, not that one, but that one. And then also includes a section of that island over there. That's not so much an island anymore because apparently the ground is coming up rather than the water going down. Is that correct?
That's correct.
That's correct. And this island that you can see in front is not technically part of the property yet. That used to be a separate island, but is now connected to the island that is part of the property, that is no longer an island. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's correct. And that's the boat shed, which has about 8 stalls for boats, and the outhouse, which has 1 stall for people.
Yes, one at a time, yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Now, I'm being told that to walk on the ice, you need 5 centimeters to hold a human. Is that correct?
Yes, unless you're a fisherman.
And then what do fishermen need?
Only 2 centimeters.
2 centimeters. How often do fishermen get wet?
Once a year or more.
And how likely are we to get wet?
We will report later about that.
Okay. All right. So, aim of the mission today is to get to this island, and we're inspecting some locations for a possible green campsite.
Yes, the weather is nice. Wish you were here. And for starters, we learn how to walk on water.
Okay.
Come on, go on.
Okay. So I guess it's sort of like a large crispy waterbed, and the top layer
This is actually pretty
is
solid.
quite solid. Well, except for that layer there. So that's not the lake, that's just a layer of water above the lake, is that correct?
Yes, there's a blanket of ice underneath there, maybe like half a meter, and then water envelope between this top layer.
And how deep is the water here if we were to go through?
It's about 6-7 feet, less than 2 meters.
Less than 2 meters, okay. Not enough to drown, right?
We hope so.
Okay. And what are these sticks for?
It makes it easier to get up, if you go down.
Okay.
I would like to introduce you to our spring mushrooms.
Uh-huh.
They are actually footprints.
Okay.
We want to reduce our carbon footprint. So somebody walked through here and that footprints froze. And now it's more solid than around it. It's like a mushroom.
What do you got there, Marco?
After we learn how to walk in water, and we learn how to swim.
I don't think that's in the agenda for today, actually.
No, it's tomorrow's lesson.
So why would there be a hole here?
The fishermen drill a hole here, and it's like addiction. They need to get out every day to tease the fish, but I think it goes the other way. Fish sort of teases them. And they make this little small hole like that, and just with a very small fishing rod there for hours.
So it's currently 4 degrees Celsius for the Celsius people in the world, and last night it got down to about 0.
Yeah, a little below.
And then there was some snow this morning, so that's why there's a white dusting on top. Have you ever driven a car out here?
Not on this lake, but it's very common here.
Okay.
They even do logging. Winter time they drive semi-trucks across the lake, go to the islands and harvest wood.
Yeah.
So it's almost every day normally.
Yeah.
It's too late in the spring to do that now. It's unpredictable. Well,
just to give you a view from the other end, we have here the property. So that's the sauna and the boathouse, obviously, but the edge of the property is about there, and the property is 83 acres right through to the island that is not part of the property yet, and then just behind this island there is another island that used to be an island that is part of the property. So that's all lakefront. Was about 500 meters?
yes.
500 meters from the outside of the island all the way around to the edge of the property here. So we've been looking at these tensile tree tents, and they are like a suspended tent that hangs between 3 trees, and so we've obviously been looking at campsites, potential campsites like this where a tree tent could be suspended, and then this view, the Serenity, the Serenity, it's from an Australian movie you might not have seen, and yeah, that this could be a good location for a green camp experience. So what was here?
So the remnants of that smoke sauna. It was initially built by some of the workers here, served here many years, but because the eager bathers, they heat it too hot and it caught on fire. They were able to put it out and they fixed it. They replaced the burned members and it was functioning until one night somebody drove up here and they undid everything. They took it apart and hauled it away from here. They stole it. So this is what's left of it. But one of these days we're gonna have another one here, I believe.